Hey guys, what's up? Pitmarthroy here, and welcome back to Fantasy Farm here on Stardew Valley. Hello, Calli. Let's take a look at what's going on today. The spirits are in good humor for the first time since the season started. It's been neutral once, and it has been below that every other time. So we've actually got good spirits. We are in high spirits. Let's take a look here. We've got a couple things that need doing potentially today, and one that has been done. Our crop order as of last night finished. The cranberries are in high demand this year. Anyone who ships 100 will earn a substantial reward. And ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have done exactly that. I'm also going to ship off this melon wine as well. Grab some gold bars, toss some more in. And we're going to sell those as well because, yes, that keg is still empty. So we're going to toss another melon right back in there. When I get down to about 10, I'm probably going to switch to another item just so we're clear on that. I do want to keep at least a decent amount of every crop, so I don't want to get too low in case I need it for a quest or something like that. Dear Delta, 1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a Grange display, I think that's how you pronounce that, for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. Mayor Lewis. I don't know when the best time to discuss this would be, so I'm actually going to discuss it right now about what you can bring for the fair. Reason being is you might want to take some time to set stuff aside, maybe put it in a chest, etc. The day of, I'll probably be winging it, but for those that want to know right now, here are your possible options. Alright, with that segment over and done with, let's check the rest of our mail here. Delta, I wanted to thank you for taking care of my special order. All the hard work you've done has been a great boost to Pelican Town's image. Here's a mini shipping bin as my appreciation. Place it anywhere, and I'll be sure to make a stop when I make my rounds. Lewis. A mini shipping bin. Items placed in it will be included in the nightly shipment. If you actually place this down real quick, you can see it is a mini shipping bin. It only holds 9 items, but you can, as it says, place this absolutely anywhere. If you want to place it over by the ocean, like up on the dock, so that you don't have to carry your fish back, you could absolutely do that, and it would all be taken care of, or at least as much that could possibly fit in there would be taken care of. So it definitely has a multiple use, or multiple purpose for use of where you could put it. There are many, many places where you could put one of those. So it is a very good reward indeed. I'm actually going to take that back out. Can I click on that? Thank you. Appreciate it. I think it was a duck egg and this. Because one of the other things that we're doing is the omelet. Gather 24 eggs and place those in the fridge. So I'm going to actually put the eggs that we're putting in the fridge, I'm going to put them back in here so they'll be separated from the rest. Robin, as you can tell, is working on getting that barn upgraded. I almost said coop out of force of habit, but no, it is the barn that is being upgraded. We've got some artichokes, probably from the mixed seeds. We've got some broccoli. Let's put a little bit of that up. I'll go ahead and sell the rest of this. Ah, right, I didn't pluck the amaranth. I do need to grab this as well with the scythe and then take one to Marnie, as she requested one as well. And of course, I'll be keeping a few of them on top of that. I might go ahead and buy some as well. Let's see, 8, 3, and 4, that's 9, 17. That's a strange number, but alright. I'll sell the silver. I will keep the gold and all except for one gold bunch there. Put that back up. Toss that in here. We're not in a super huge rush because it won't open. Marnie's place won't open until 9. So we've got a little bit of time here to make our way down. So once again, what are we doing today? Well, we do want to continue to work on getting our finance. We do, I believe, have enough. I'm actually going to pause real quick and check. My mistake. We do not currently have enough to get the upgrade for the big barn in terms of money-wise. We need 25,000 G for that, but again, she's working on it right now, so that's mostly okay that it will be a little bit longer, as we would have had to wait either way. So again, like last time, I do want to work on the blackberry harvests. I do want to make sure that I keep picking those up, because once we inevitably do run out of the salmon berries, this will be a nice change. I'm sure probably flavor-wise for the farmer, of course, but also because they're just straight up going to be better healing items because they're higher quality. So that will be a nice little bonus as well. So we will keep picking these through this video as well as the next one, because the 11th they will still be available. So we're going to get as many as we possibly can. Do remember that even if you checked a bush and it had blackberries yesterday, it can still have them today. It is a random percentage on whether a bush like that will give you blackberries or not. So even if you've literally plucked every single one that you've seen in town in the forest, check them again. There is a good chance that at least a few of them will still have blackberries. I'll come back for that one in a second. Just want to make absolutely sure. I'll go by Leah's place real quick and see if the ones that are over by her house have appeared. I see those up there. Yeah, there we go. I will admit the salmon berries don't always, hey Jazz, they don't always tend to last my entire time until the blackberries, but the blackberries themselves do typically last a while. Oh, the amaranth I asked for. Thank you so much. My cows are going to love this. Yeah, a little wet. It's a little rainy outside. But we got a nice reward from that, so that's good. So with that quest taken care of and the other big quests on the way, I do want to try to get that iron ore quest done. It's not, like, super high priority. If it doesn't get done, it's not the end of the world or anything like that. Ooh, frozen tear. But for that reason, I am going to head kind of across town. I'll probably go on the lower path here to check the bushes, like so. Hey, Sam. He's probably heading to work. Rain muffles sound so I can play my guitar louder without my mom getting mad. Nice. Also, there's a prize ticket. Let's go ahead and take that in real quick since it's right here. We get some mystery boxes. I approve of that. Up next will be the Star Drop Tea, which is a loved item by, I believe, every single villager. And there's an eel in the trash for some reason. Oh no, he's just going to hang out here. Hi, Penny. Delta, what do you think? Should a person be judged by their actions or by their intentions? I was just wondering what you thought. Kind of both, admittedly. I mean, the road to hell, right, is paved with good intentions. That's true. I guess it doesn't have to be one or the other. It might depend on the situation, too. Honestly, that's a tough question. That's for somebody much more philosophical than I. You're talking to somebody who writes story characters that intentionally will only do things based on their intentions or only based on their actions, but their intentions are not good. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and start on the mines here and see if we can't get the rest of that ore. I'm only going to stick around here for the time being long enough to pick up these pieces of ore, and if there's time, then of course I will come back. There we go, here's plenty. I'm going to grab the rest of this since we're here. There's no reason to not do that. Any additional pieces here? There's an aquamarine, I'll take that. Now we're going to find out if I need to have these on hand or not, because if not, I'm technically one short right now, so hopefully that will not be the case. Okay, we're good. You brought the ores I requested, thank you. It seems these ores don't have any rare gems hidden inside, that's okay. Cool. We'll go ahead and process these. We're here, there's no reason not to. And some more coffee. Nice. Right after I used it all up, I got a little bit more. That maple bar is a pretty good healing item. It's got some buffs on it, as you can tell, farming, fishing, and mining. It's also liked by a villager. That will probably be on screen right now as for who that is. There might be more than one, but I think at least one person likes it. I do not remember offhand who it is. It's probably somebody I've already gone over their birthday for. but I didn't mention it at the time because, you know, like I say, for things like that, it would be a bit difficult to get, so don't worry about it. Let's put some of this up. I'm going to put the gold bars, and I guess the eel, too, because why not? We'll put that away. Initially, I was going to go and get more of the amaranth, but I think actually I'm just going to use the mixed seeds. I should use what I have. There we go. That'll leave 3 pieces, so we'll put those back, put those back. Move the coffee over here. Go. We do have time to break these open, so I might do that as well. I'm not sure on gemstones real quick. Yeah, we are still missing some. You can see there's some. Good luck finding that one out of a Omni Geode. It's possible, but it's very unlikely. But there is other stuff here that we could absolutely still potentially get. Did we have any mystery boxes or anything? No? Okay. How are we looking over here? Yeah, this glow ring, I need to take that by and sell that too. So when I get up to the mines, I'll probably drop that off as well. Hey Clint, I'm back looking for a little bit of luck here. Hey, there we go. That was well worth it, even if these other 2 are duds. 6 iridium ore is very, very good. I think we've already donated this. Yep, so you can take that right back. I can easily drop the iridium ore off because I'm very confident we will not find more of that in the mines. This is a very rare resource for the time being. Later on, you'll be able to find it more consistently, but as of right now, not so much. So we'll put those away. Drink some coffee and get going here. So yeah, I think my focus for right now is just continuing to build up that money while we're waiting on like the bigger items, another set of cranberries, the pumpkins, that type of thing to grow. So we're kind of working on getting the money, but also getting the mining and combat up while we can. Go and check down here real quick, see if there's any... Oh, there's a couple of hazelnuts. Won't say to no to those. They are quite helpful. We're just going to sell off that glow ring. So yeah, we're kind of going with a 2 birds, 1 stone idea here to upgrade our mining level, potentially our combat level, but also make money through this as well. And then, of course, once we have the money, I'll go ahead and upgrade the barn, and then while that barn's being upgraded the final time, we'll keep making money, and that will either start going towards the animals, or it will start going towards, more likely, getting the bus restored. I'm actually going to stick around here and fight the bats. When it comes to the animals that you can put inside of the barn, much like with the coop, I obviously recommend once you've got the auto-feeding system, that's when you should start putting animals in. But you actually can't really put a lot of animal types inside the barn until you've maxed it out all the way. The only one that you can put in there initially, with, again, one exception here that I'm going to talk about much later, is the cow. And then when you upgrade it again, you can only put in the cow and the goat. But you can also get sheep and pigs, which are 2 of the bigger ones to pick up. You can get both of those once you have upgraded it all the way. And again, I think it's worth the auto feeder system, personally. Because you can get an auto feeder, and it's a little difficult if you're not doing the Jojamart route, because you can buy these later on if you did completely do that. But you can also get an auto petter, which at the very least will make them neutral. They won't lose any friendship hearts with you. So if you've got the 2 of those, and then you've also got the thing that automatically grabs all of the animal's items, then you got a pretty reliable income. But I still recommend, even with the auto petter, it's more of a fallback than anything. Of like, if you forget, then at least they're going to be neutral, but ideally you would want to go in and pet them every single day. Yeah, that's right, you better run. I don't know why he didn't try to heal himself. He absolutely could have. Oh, there's a bunch of gold down here. Almost missed this. Very nice, very nice. It might seem useless to kill the slimes, but remember they are on the hunter quest as well, and it's the highest amount you have to kill at 1,000, so... That said, if you are going specifically for that, obviously just go to the lowest floors. Go get the green ones, don't go after the red ones. The green ones you should be able to probably one-shot. It might take 2 hits, but it's not going to take more than that at this point. Even if you are using the obsidian edge, which is probably the most likely weapon that you have at this point. There is better than the Yeti Tooth, which, for those that have played a fair bit, are like, yeah, no duh, there's a lot better than the Yeti Tooth, but for now, this is the most reliable thing we've got. It has served us quite well thus far. I'm aware there was a big rock down there, but I'm kind of more focused on going for gold as it is. Yeah, nothing immediate right here. I will say, I am thoroughly convinced on using the strategy for any, like, subsequent Stardew Valley game I play, of, like, how to be more efficient with going through getting resources in the mines. I'm convinced this is definitely the right way to do it. I'm burning through a lot less energy trying to find the holes. You can pretty decently, consistently at least get something every time you come back down the staircase. Yeah, give me that. Those diamond ones are worth a lot. I think it's like 500 EXP. I think it's like one of the biggest amounts of mining experience you can get outside of like reading the book, is mining those diamonds. I'm gonna stay away from you until this goes away. Dude, you need to knock that off. There we go. What do we have here? Probably the sap, I guess. I'm just gonna eat this for a bit more energy. Ooh, mystery box. Nice. I'll take it. Like a good old critical hit to knock those guys out nice and quickly. Ooh, look at this. There's a bunch of gemstones here. Well, yeah, obviously I'm going to throw something away for 3 aquamarines. And what's left here? I guess the fiber. We got plenty of that. it's easy to say like, oh, don't bother killing the enemies, it's a waste of time, but remember that of all the levels we need, combat is by far the one that we've consistently been the lowest on. But again, I don't think that's like an issue on my end. I think it's pretty normal for combat to be one of, if not the last thing that you level up all the way. Let's take a look at what that is. Burglar's Shank, a weapon of choice for the swift and silent. Only level 4, and I'm not big on the daggers anyway, but we'll hang on to it. It's just the dagger does not have much range, as one would expect. You're trading speed for range, and as somebody who's usually very speed-oriented, normally I would be like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Like, obviously you want the faster speed, but it is not worth the range. Like, you can either have this or this. And it's not only the range, too. It's like the actual width of the swing means that you're not getting a lot of it, too. I'm going to hang on to the diamonds, but I think everything else I'm going to go ahead and sell for the gemstones. Those can go. The bat wings can go. Quartz and fire quartz can go. Mushrooms can go. And remember, this is how we're making our money, since we're not fishing. So this is what we're going with here. I'll put these in here. I guess we'll put that in there, too. Sure. Another 500G. Oh, these are all done. Let's see if we can get these. Probably can't replace them before the day ends, since... Well, maybe Calli will move now that I left and re-entered the building. We'll see. Nope, not really. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Oh, I heard an achievement pop up, so we'll see what that is. Yeah, it's a pretty good amount. That was about 10k. There's the melon wine. Granted, this was not matured, so it didn't give, you know, as much as it could have, but at least individually it obviously gives way more than everything else you're seeing here. Let's take a look. Yeah, the gold bar is doing their work. Can pretty consistently get 1,500 out of that every single day. I am quite happy with that. So what was our achievement there? That was Homesteader for 250k. Right, as it says right there. I think we already saw this one. Yep, already know how to cook pancakes. Fortune teller says the spirits are in good humor. The weather report for tomorrow is cloudy with gusts of wind. Though, like I've said before, there's really only two things, which is either rainy or not rainy. New journal for something. Good morning, Mr. Delta. I came by to ask you a favor since you're such a kind neighbor. You see, I'm trying to train the goats to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favorite treat, cave carrots. So since I'm scared of the mines, I thought, well, maybe you could bring me a cave carrot when you have the chance. There's no pressure. Just swing by if you want to between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. with a cave carrot. You'll make an old girl very happy. You're not that old. Like, also, like, you could have just waited for me. Like, I had them right here. It was literally one step away. More like one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Lincoln Park jokes aside, it appears some of the pumpkins are ready here, but before we do that, let's move some stuff around so it's not distracting me. Here's our request. Marnie came by the farm and asked if you'd bring her a cave carrot. She's trying to train her goats to speak, and a cave carrot is their favorite snack. Also, dear neighbor, when I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since I've become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. Marnie. New cooking recipe, pale broth. I don't think that was why she asked for the cave carrot, by the way. I think that was dependent, just like it happened to be the right day for it. But either way. I'm going to sell the regular pumpkins for now. The gold stars we're going to want to keep. So I'm going to go ahead and put these over here. We're going to get more, of course, but you do want to try to sell one of each crop. So that's why those are going in there. As for what we replace them with, you already know, mixed seeds. And because we got one extra slot, we'll stick a broccoli in there as well. See if we've got anything else growing. We'll check the mushroom cave, of course. We'll pet all of the animals. We do have some space over here. I could grab another broccoli. I might do that in a second. Blackberries are still going on, so we'll be sure to work on those. Hi, Calli. Calli loves you. Aw, I love you too, Calli. So when you get that message of your pet loves you, whatever you named them, if you check on your animals, this means, of course, you've got full hearts with them. And in particular with the dogs and cats, they can start bringing you things once you've got max happiness with them, in this case. A periwinkle. This is something we could have grabbed from a crab pot, but we have a cat. So we can do one better. Put the blackberries away. I think with the... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and sell these, I think. Yeah, I'll sell the eggplant too. Why not? But it is important to know that with Grandpa's, and I think I've shown it on screen already, maybe not. It is important to know that one of the points that you can get in your favor is actually having max happiness with your pets. So that is something to consider. So let's see. Blackberries, the cave carrot for Marnie. And then I think we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Nobody's got a birthday today. Bookseller's not in town. So I don't think there's any real additional stuff we need to do. Oh, wait! The barn is now upgraded to stage 2. As you can see, it's a lot bigger on the inside, but on the outside it's still the same. It doesn't take up more space, so... Oh, excuse me. Had a very large burp there. But yes, it is very advantageous. So if we've got the rest of the materials, then I will swing that by Robin as well and get her started on that. And then we'll have, pretty quickly, our last version of the barn. And the barn and the coop will be done. And then we'll be ready to start putting animals in the barn. And it'll be well and truly going. Crazy to think, and granted, I haven't edited any of the episodes yet, but it felt like we were talking about, like, oh, we're going to get the barn and the coop started, like, you know, midsummer, and we're getting close to mid-fall, and now not only are they there, they're almost completely fully furnished now. So by the time that winter rolls around, we'll definitely have all the animals we're looking for, I think. I know the coffee could absolutely be put to better use, and yes, I did see that one up there. But since this is kind of just like a you're moving around just all over the place type of thing of hunting for the blackberries, it seems like a... I'm constantly in motion, I guess is what I'm saying. It's not like I'm drinking it to walk, you know, for 5 seconds and then all of a sudden I'm stopped for 2 minutes or anything like that. I'm pretty consistently moving around here. I feel like largely it's a pretty good use. Don't see anybody there, or don't see any blackberries there. I don't know why I said anybody. I mean, I also didn't see anybody there. Nope, not on that one. So Marnie's will be open, Pierre's will be closed, of course, because it is Wednesday. Hey Marnie, what's up? Oh, you brought the cave carrot. Thank you so much, Mr. Delta. Hey, remember those lucky purple shorts? You can kind of see where they are on screen right now if you're paying attention. This looks great. I almost want to eat it myself. Almost. I mean, I could have brought you another one. Hope it wasn't too much trouble. I really do appreciate it. It was on the floor in front of us. I don't know why the camera panned that far, but whatever. Thanks again for helping me out. And my goats say thanks too. Yeah, no sweat. Here they are. You found the lucky purple shorts. Better return it to Lewis. We could do that. However, there's some other stuff I've got in mind with this. These have quite a bit of potential things you can do with them. So we're going to hang on to those and we'll see what happens. See what happens. Better not inspect these too closely. Ew. Dude. Like, I get it and I'm all for it, but also, like, wash your clothes, man. Wash your drawers. Mixed seeds, I can put those up. Fiber away, put the blackberries away. We're doing really good on those, over 200 of those now. I think I'm going to put the shorts just in here for now, just kind of in a spot where I'm not, you know, too terribly worried about it. If I hadn't have sold that pumpkin, I could have finished a bundle, but that's okay. So, very quickly, outside of the money, I'm going to check and see how much stone and wood I need, and we will be right back. Alright, we're back, and it's on screen. As you can see, 550 wood and 300 stone. We do have that, barely. There we go, 550 wood, 300 stone. Because remember, it seemed like so much wood at the time, right? It seemed like, oh, you'd never run out, and then lo and behold, look what happened. Look what happened. Yeah, some chopping down some trees will definitely be in our future. Not immediate future, but yeah, I do need to get back on top of that for sure. Back roads are paying off. Man, no wonder Linus wanted the basket back. I can hardly blame him. Have a nice walk? I did. It was quite nice. Satisfied with the new barn? I'm sure you'll raise some happy livestock in there. No, Robin, I'm not satisfied. I will not be satisfied until it's fully upgraded. So you know what? We're going to do it. Deluxe barn. Houses 12 barn-dwelling animals. Comes with an auto-feed system. Unlocks sheep and pigs. We're doing it. Boom. Alright, I'll start working on your barn upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Hey, Mario, since I'm here. You know my mom loves Woody's secret? Phrasing. Sebastian's already taken out. He's probably by the railroad, would be my guess. So the barn upgrade is underway. We are making good progress on that. Hey, Demetrius. Probably growing a lot of interesting plants in your farm, huh? Maybe I'll stop by your place and check it out. I wish you could have that happen more often. I wish characters visited the farm more often of just, I don't know, like, they could send you a letter of like, hey, I kind of want to visit in the next couple days. Is it cool if I swing by? They don't even have to, like, do anything. You know, they just kind of want to visit and, you know, see what all the farm's about. Pretty much the only exceptions to that are if you marry somebody. Oh, there's Sebastian. Hey. Pretty much the only exceptions to that are, like, if you're married or if you get a request, like where Marnie came by and was like, hey, could you get me this thing? Alright. Back on the farm. Put all those up. So we're looking like thus far. So we got a fair bit of crops here. Granted, this was a random mixed seed, I think. I might very quickly go ahead and see what all I can put down for these. There's probably some open spots at least somewhere. I know there's at least one, because it was over here. It wasn't that one, though. It was this, right here. Cool. Put those away for now, and I think we are going to head back to the mines. I'm going to take the burglar shank with me and sell that. I could make a quick run by Clint's and do the mystery box, so I think we'll do that. So yeah, with the barn upgraded, our next thing will either be buying animals, upgrading the tools, or getting the bus unlocked. I think the tools are probably the one I'm least concerned about doing for the time being. And the one I would probably most like to get would likely be the bus upgrade, but we'll see how that goes. Some speed grow and some stuffing. Off the smell of warm bread and sage. For whatever reason, well, not sage, stuffing just does not sit well with my stomach, unfortunately, so I'm not a big fan of it. But that doesn't mean we can't make use of it. So for now, I'm going to put the deluxe speed grow in here. We'll put the stuffing in here for the time being, I suppose. And And then we will head back and work on our mining a little bit more. I would like to be able to get to 10 pretty soon, but if not, it's not the end of the world. But we'll see how things go. Even once we do, we'll still be back in there for materials, still be in there to get the Monster Hunter achievements done. I don't know why that sword was worth twice the amount the glow ring was, but whatever. So yeah, this is what we're looking like thus far. Yeah, even with all the slimes we've been killing, we've gotten half the bats that we need to. We've gotten about half the dust sprites that we need to. You really just gotta get out there and grind for them. That's all it is, man. And grind we shall continue to do. I feel like we're more likely to get the combat level first, but it's also entirely dependent on if the game doesn't want to drop any enemies, because it's considering that, oh, hey, it's a good luck day, we're just not going to put out any enemies, then it's entirely possible that we get that level 10 mining before we get the combat. It could happen. Away with you. I know we're not running as low on stone as we are wood now, but we are still going to need it, so... Until the point comes where I've got like 2 full stacks of it and I'm just not building anything with stone, I'm going to just keep on keeping on with that. But I mean, even that logic is one that players are kind of mixed on. Some people are like, no, you should be selling every little bit you got that you don't immediately need to make more money. And I think that would probably be more true if I was doing a run where I was trying to get all the JoJo Mart bundles done, because then you don't have to, you know, think, oh, I need the wine to be made. I need to get like a thing of wine done. I need to have the barn made for the milk and eggs. Just no, you can just go with flat money. And because of that, if you're trying to get one of those 2 things done, either the center or the JoJo Mart is substantially faster, because unless you get lucky with the traveling merchant, like, you're waiting till winter pretty much guaranteed of year 1 to get it done because of things like the winter forageables. It's just not possible to get those without a little bit of luck. It's doable, sure, but I mean, like, you could check the traveling merchant every time they appear, you could check every trash can every day, and still not get it. It's entirely possible. I'll get this guy too, and then we'll go back. Oh, he's already here. Might as well get him too. They do drop Void and Solar Essences, which are worth a pretty decent amount of money, all things considered. So we might as well. Ooh, a bomb. Thanks. I'll hold on to that for a later date. Not much here. Alright, well, let's give it another try. This feels like a more monster-intensive one than it is resource-intensive, which is fine. It's just simply one person's observation. So hopefully you are all doing well This is still the same recording batch. I've recorded all of fall thus far, all in one hit. And I might end up doing one more. I honestly might. We'll kind of see how it goes, admittedly. There's not too much I'm planning on doing this morning. It's not until work tonight that I'll start getting some other stuff done. But I do want to try to edit these before I head to bed, and then I can just focus fully on what else I need to while at work. I guess the fiber. Which is less about getting the work at work done. It is a new week as of right now. So I will have to go in and do all the weekly stuff, so I'll just crash through that and get it all done real quick and then just not have to worry about it for the remainder of the week. And no, I'm not leaving those geodes there. I'm well aware I did see those. I have missed stuff while playing through this before, but I did not miss that. Take those. Thank you. Ooh, another Yeti tooth. Alright, well, I'll grab that real quick. What am I giving up? Slime I can give up. Sap I can give up for the gemstone. I don't think I can get out of this cave and over to the dude fast enough, but I can also check. This also has a couple bonuses to it, some defense and some critical power. So I will swap out my old Yeti tooth for a nice shiny new one. It's getting late, but I still got time here, still got time. Quite a bit all over the place there. Kind of makes up for the one where we didn't really get anything. Now there was just everything. Alright, this will probably be our last pass through here, I think. For the day. Do I have a spot for that ruby? I do have a spot for that ruby. Nice. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Got quite a few... Even though we didn't get as much ore as we have been, we got quite a few of the geodes, both these and the omnis, and quite a few gemstones as well, so I would consider that a win for sure. I think everything else here I will keep. Away. Mystery box can go away. This can go away. And let's take a look. How did we do? Not that much, actually. Most of the gold bars doing the work, but the gemstones are still worth something. You can take a look at the pumpkins here and see how much they are worth. Bearing in mind, these are just the default ones. These weren't the high-quality ones, but they're pretty good. But when we see them come up in droves, you'll see really how much money that they can make you. Other than that, yeah, just the red mushrooms, which these are not bad, all things. Like, the red mushrooms are 150, and, like, that's worth more than the topaz and the amethyst, so it's definitely worth more than the quartz. So it's a fair bit, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not bad. It's not bad if you find those. Alright, so that'll leave us with a little over 11,000 G for the video, and Robin is going to be working on that barn in the next one, and we'll also have a birthday, so I'll have to check and see whose birthday that is, but we are going to end things off here. Next time on Fantasy Farm, here in Stardew Valley, we're going to be, again, working on more money making. Once Robin's done with the barn, we'll kind of make that decision on what we're going to work on next, but I have a feeling it will probably be the bundles to get the bus going, and I might wait until the pumpkins are ready so that I can also get the quality crops bundle and the fall crops bundle, just taken out all in one fell swoop while I'm there and get a bunch of them knocked out. So, until that happens, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.